Alright, welcome to episode 7 of my Ultimate Slayer series. Today we're going to cover the Kandarin collection log. This was one of my favorite collection logs, just because it feels extremely fair overall. There's not too few or too many monsters to kill, there's a good balance of a couple of really easy drops to get, a few mid-rarity drops, and one really big chase drop. Overall, that made for a very pleasant week of casual runescaping. So, let's go ahead and look at the monsters, how to kill them reasonably efficiently, and some of my drop clips. First up, we've got Erits. And these guys play host to nearly half of the log slots, with 7 out of the 16 items coming from them. From these guys, you've got the 5 pieces of the Tuska mask, each with a 1 in 250 drop rate, the 4 Kaiji's journal pages with a 1 in 10 drop rate, and the Razorback gauntlets with a 1 in 2000 drop rate. Although you can also get these rarely from Beastmaster Durzag at a rate of 1 in 500, so it could be a good thing to keep doing your raids while hunting this log. There are a lot of good ways to kill Erits, and I actually had all of these log slots finished from my 200 million experience grind years back. At the time, my favorite way to kill them was in Kuradale's dungeon with melee, but nowadays you're probably better off killing them either on Mazcab or a bit north of the Memorial to Guthix with a cannon and necromancy. The gloves and the mask pieces are task only drops, so you may want to put these on your prefer list until you get all of the drops. Next up are another fan favorite monster similar to the Abyssal Demons. The Dark Beasts. We'll need to hunt the 1 in 1000 Dark Bow drop from these guys. My favorite place to kill these has always been in the Mourner's Tunnels, which can be quickly accessed with an attuned Crystal Teleport Seed. I'll just place down an Oldak Coil, drink some aggression potions, and AFK away with magic. These are also a really great creature to camp on an Iron Man, as they're one of the few monsters who drop Fellstalk Seeds. Hey, there we go, there's the Dark Bow. That took like 4 or 5 tasks, not too bad overall. I can destroy my Mask of Gloom now and don't have to worry about forcing any more tasks. That's nice. The next monster on the list are Cress's Automatons. There are 3 types of automatons, one corresponding with each style of the original combat triangle, and each one of those has its own unique glove drop for the collection log. So we'll need to get all 3 unique gloves and the Cressbot mini robot pet. All of those items have about a 1 in 1000 drop rate. Those drop rates can also be dramatically improved if you are carrying a Most Wanted card from the Rush of Blood D&D. All in all, it took me about 3,500 kills to complete automatons, and here are all of my clips. Oh yes, there we go, that's the first gloves. Static gloves, okay. I've been kind of bouncing around the room killing all 3 of these, just like based off my Threads of Fate cooldown and Death Skulls and things, trying to burst down big clumps at once. So now I can knock off, what are those guys, the Guardians off my list, and just focus on the other 2. So that's definitely really good. Also, dang, these are worth quite a bit of money. What the heck? These enchantments are still pretty relevant, I guess. I'm not sure which ones he's actually buff, but yeah, we take those. Oh, Cressbot, yes! Oh my gosh, I know it's like the same drop rate as the other gloves, but for some reason it feels so much more rare. Oh my goodness, let's go. That's huge actually, that feels huge. I didn't see a collection log pop up for it though. I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out after the task. Okay, so you actually have to click the Cressbot first, and there we go, there's the collection log slot for the Cressbot. That's a really big one. So I saw my luck at the Dwarf shine while I was doing Rush of Blood, and apparently you can indeed get static gloves, or I guess any of the Slayer drops from doing Rush of Blood. I was mostly just going for the wild cards, and fortunately I did get the Automaton card that I was looking for. But yeah, interestingly, that's my second pair of static gloves coming from Rush of Blood. Shame it wasn't the gloves that I needed, but that's fine. Okay, I was just wikiing it, oh my goodness. I forgot the drop rate, but there it is. There's the 3rd and final gloves I needed. Pneumatic gloves coming in. Oh boy, that is automatons finished. Next up, let's look at the easiest part of this collection log, the Warped Tortoises. These guys drop 2 variants of tortoise shells that we need to get for the log, both of which are extremely quick to get. To get to Warped Tortoises, I used a Spirit Tree teleport to teleport to the Poison Waste, then entered the dungeon, and there are 2 tortoises immediately at the entrance. They respawn really quickly, and I actually managed to get both shell drops in under 5 minutes, so a really nice easy monster to complete here. Now the second to last monster we'll look at are the Mithril Dragons. Here's where the hard part of the log is about to kick in. Now, exclusively from mithril dragons, we're hunting the 1 in 32 chewed bones drop. That part is about as easy as the tortoises, but the next step is to get the dragon full helmet drop. And to do that, we have a few options. Option 1 is to turn in chewed bones with a log at the barbarian pool for a 1 in 256 chance at getting a dragon full helmet. I turned in quite a few of these and I did not end up getting lucky. Aside from actually killing mithril dragons, you can also get chewed bones from the Holy Scarab familiar, but overall, this method of getting a DFH is really out of your control. If you are lucky, then great, congrats. And if you're not lucky, then here are a couple more options. Option 2 is to kill adamant dragons who drop the helmet at a rate of 1 in 5,000. This one really doesn't sound ideal at all to me, but it exists if you are absolutely insistent on AFKing. And lastly, option 3, I believe to be the most realistic option. Killing Abomination. The Ragged Abomination drops the Dragon Full Helmet at a rate of 1 in 1,000, and you can kill about 160 of them per hour. So assuming that you're on rate, this is going to be about a 6.5 hour grind. And hey, if you're stupidly lucky, you might just get an Abomination cape while you're at it. So this is the method that I ended up doing, and it ended up taking me 2,200 kills to get my Dragon Full Helmet. I did go a little bit over double rate, which was slightly unlucky in that regard, but considering I also got a cape en route to that drop, there's absolutely no way you'll catch me complaining about my luck anytime soon. They put a Dragon Med Helm on here. That's a good troll drop. What the heck? Draconic Bazaar? That's gotta be rare. If that's more rare than the Helm, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, as if I just got an Abomination cape drop. No way, what the heck? That is not normal. Yeah, that is not supposed to happen before a Dragon Full Helm. What is even my KC? What in the world, dude? I really... Please tell me I'm recording. Oh, yes. There it is. There it is. Finally. Oh my gosh. Dragon Full Helmet has been obtained. Whew, that was a hefty grind, actually. What's the KC? 2,201. I mean, I got super lucky with the Abomination cape, don't get me wrong, but that was still a hefty grind of a not particularly fun monster. So that is a really good one to get done. Such a cool looking inventory icon, too. I really like how that looked in the pop-up. Eh oui, monsieur. Allez, c'est très bien, c'est ça. La petite morphite is complete. We take those. Big day for sure. And there you have it. For completing all of the Slayer drops in the Kandarin area, I've unlocked the Well Arty title in this appropriately Dragon Full Helm red color. It's not my favorite title. As an American, I have no relation or personal connection to the British slang reference, so it doesn't mean that much to me, but I still appreciate the pun now that I've looked it up. Anyway, that's now my 7th completed Slayer title, and I'm really starting to feel like I'm knocking at the door of actually completing the Ultimate Slayer challenge. So if you want to follow along my Ultimate Slayer journey, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.